Jai Gurudev. We were talking about Shraddh in this few days, and there is a very interesting question which has come up. And while explaining this, there is a little bit of comic error of comedy of errors which is there. But still, I want to tell you, I'm not joking. Take this very seriously. Someone said, Pawanji, he has mentioned that Guruji, you said that in Shraddh, in the period of Shraddh, we have to give food to the poor, to the cow, to the crow, to the dogs. In our family, it was done from generations and generations. And not only during the period of Shraddh, we used to do it every single day. Till my wife was alive, we used to do it every single day. What we used to do is, we used to take, you know, the first bread, chapati, and we used to feed it to the cow. The second would go to the crow. The third would go to the dogs. And the fourth would go to the poor person. And from the fifth chapati, we used to start eating. But after my wife died, and my health is because of old age is also not, so well that I can go and I can distribute these chapatis everywhere. And my daughter-in-law has taken over the kitchen, and even she is working, so she can't go run around and do this. So from that time we have stopped. So very fast, in the morning she's very busy. She has to cook and she has to pack a tiffin and my son's tiffin, and she has to keep my food and the kids' tiffin, and then she has to rush. And it will be injustice if I tell her to do this. So yeah, it will be injustice if you tell her to do this, but what we can do is, like you used to, remove the first four chapatis, at least all that first four chapatis, you can remove it on one side and give it to some poor person rather than you people having it. See, the ancient rishis were very intelligent. What they have told us makes a lot of sense. I'll tell you how. Nowadays, what is happening? You mark very carefully. You watch my words and mark them very carefully. What is happening nowadays? A woman is cooking, or maybe a cook is cooking, and in the morning, early morning, they come and they start their cooking business. And it's done very fast. And it's such a chaos that the first chapati they make, okay, who's the most important? The man of the house. He has to go to work. Come on, fill up his tiffin. So in his tiffin, you put this chapati, the first share of food, or the first chapati. It's not the first chapati. Actually, it is the first share of food. The first share of food, first tiffin to be filled is of a man. So all the men have become like cow. They go to work, they earn, and they come home and they are tired and they give. The purpose of life has died. Like cow is only been used, and she does nothing unique in her life. All her life you give her grass and she will not complain that, oh, I'm bored of eating grass today. Can you order pizza for me? So man has become like that, total boring, like a cow. There's no new invention happening nowadays in the world. You know why? The only invention happening is with one company. And that one company is only earning money out of invention. So what is this company? Microsoft. 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. They are continuing new laptops. Okay, this is old, but I just brought it 6 months back. This is old laptop, old phone, Papa. Now I want new one. Now we are having 5G. This is 3G. I want 5G. So you use the electronic for 6 months, 7 months, maximum 1 year, 1.5 years, and then you have to discard it. What stupidity are we doing? Where are we going? Because everyone has become like a cow. Where are other researches happening? Why are other researches not happening? Like, why can't we prepare food without chemical fertilizers? We were doing this research, but everyone has forgotten about it. How can we be more happy, more mentally fit, physically fit, more healthy? Everyone requires a psychiatrist. It was never heard in our country in India. Now everyone requires psychiatrist. What is wrong? Why are we going in that direction? That is because the first chapati of the cow is given to the man, and the man becomes like a cow. It's not about chapati. It is about the first share of food. It's always to the cow, and the person who will eat the first share of food will become like a cow. Then the second chapati or the second share of food goes to the kids. Now the kids have to go to the school. Come on, fast, 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 fast. The tiffin in their bag, the bus is here, school bus is here. Come on, hurry up, rush, rush, rush. Second share of food, second chapati, which had to go to the crows, went to the kids. Now the kids have become like crows, cow, 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 the whole day. Now the third share of food goes to the dogs. Now you understand that a woman is always selfless. She will take the last share for herself. Now the third share she takes in her tiffin, or she keeps for herself to eat. So the third share of food is for the dogs, and it is going to the lady of the house. Now I don't want to give any further explanation on this. Even I am a married man, I will be in trouble if I say something. But you understand. You need to understand that the first share of food, whosoever will have it, will become like a cow. It belongs to the cow. Second will become like the crow. Whosoever has the second share of food. Third share of food, whosoever has, will become like a dog. And the fourth share of food, anyone who has it in your house will become poor. And the fifth share of food, whosoever will have it, has discarded all the negativity from the food, and then he is having food. In the same way, if you can't remove 4 shares of food, at least remove 4 chapatis, 4 breads, something from your food, and feed it to poor, give it to the watchman. You can do that while going down. You can hand over the chapatis. You can give it to your maid, your cook. That you are cooking, the first 4 chapatis are yours. You can take it home. Or maybe the whole square meal. Where will you have time at your house to go and cook? You take from here. And then have. It's said in the Vedas that a person who eats without working is a fool. A person who eats without sharing is having poison. Don't do that. First 4 shares of the food has to go out of the house. 5th can be consumed by you. So please follow this and follow our channel and share this video with everyone for knowledge. Aum Tatsat.